Best of Ireland. This is Carlingford in Louth. Look at this.
She was actually waked here on a St. Patrick's Day and the bar was open.
It's delicious. So good. Just walk around in there, it's amazing. This has to go into the top 5 pubs in Ireland. What a spot. My name is Cassie Stokes. I'm an Irish content creator. I travel around Ireland finding the best that we have to offer. So here we are in Carlingford in Louth. Some say this is the Dingle of the East. Some of the best pubs in the country are here. One in particular has been on the top of my list for a while. It's Finnegans. Hi, how are you? I'm Cassie.
How are you doing, Cassie?
Derek, lovely
Yes,
to meet
Derek.
you. Do you know how many people have told me about your pub? Like, it's come up as the best pub in Ireland.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I love it. How long have you had this pub?
Nearly 27 years actually.
And do you know how old the building itself is?
The building itself is approximately 250 years old.
Can you show me inside?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. It's just really exciting. Sorry, the floor. I love the whole setup. This is Finnegan.
That's Lily in her later years. And as you can see from the photograph, there's a box of potato crisps here. And she used to sell them out from there, and blackjack sweets and cigarettes from this box here.
Oh,
and that's what kept her occupied in her last few years of life.
That's just amazing. Finnegan, when did she pass away?
She passed away in 1994. She was actually waked here, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
Upstairs on a St. Patrick's Day of all days. And the bar was open.
The pub was open?
The pub was open. And it was a bit of a wild night.
That's so Irish.
Well, we had a very famous visitor once.
Okay.
Bruce Springsteen actually visited here. When he played in Slane in 1985. He stayed in a thatched cottage just up the road. Nobody knew.
Oh, really?
Bought a round of drink.
Yeah.
Had a good night with everybody. And it wasn't until the next day that people realised who he was.
That's amazing. I love that he was left alone. What a spot. Fitzpatrick's, just outside Carlingford. So many of you recommended this place. I completely understand why. Inside is like a museum. There's old school Guinness beer mats. It's like old world pub vibes inside this whole place. And you could just take pictures all day in here. Just walk around in there, it's amazing. This stone can tell you the weather. So it's Danny's weather forecast stone. If the stone is wet, it's raining. Stone is dry, well, it's not raining. If you can't see the stone, it's foggy. If the stone is swinging, it's windy. If the stone is jumping up and down, earthquake. If the stone is gone, tornado. That's so good. I love that. If you're in the area, I would definitely pop in. Even for a look, just go in, have a look around. Thank you for the recommendation. So if you like that pub, I'm pretty sure you'll like these too. Ma Baker's. A lot of people recommended this as a good pub. Really nice outdoor area out the back. I'd say on the weekend it gets busy in here, but Ma Baker's very cute. Taaffe's. Now this place came most recommended by locals, and I always trust a local. It's also Carlingford's oldest pub. We're here during the week. It's nice and quiet. I'm enjoying it. It might be very busy on the weekends, but if that's your thing, you'll love it. The Anchor Bar, which is part of PJ's. Good few people recommended the Anchor Bar. This place comes highly recommended by the locals. Great live music, great crack. Fergusons bar. This is the spot. And the views are spectacular. So if you like a busy pub, Fergusons on the weekend. This is the Carlingford Oyster Company. This could possibly be the best oysters in Ireland. How did this start up? It was your dad, your mum?
Yeah, so my dad started the business and then I kind of took over from when he got a bit older.
Is this true? He just arrived on a boat, really liked the area.
My dad's the original immigrant into Ireland.
Amazing.
He arrived on a boat with my mum. They were actually going to sail around the world and they arrived into Carlingford. The weather turned a bit rubbish for a couple of days, so they tied the boat back up and never left.
How amazing is that story? It's great. Can you talk me through what we're looking at, like right here? So this is...
I can bring you out there if you want. There's a tractor sitting ready to go.
All right, well, we'll have to go then. I think it's like...
43s or something like that.
Actually kind of cool, aren't they? They don't bend. So we're heading out to the oyster beds and we're actually going to taste some of the oysters out there. How great is this?
So when the knife's in far enough, give it a wee twist and you should hear a little pop. Like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and it's broken the hinge. Put the knife into the side. If you twist the knife sideways, it pries the shell apart and lets you wiggle the knife down. And then about halfway down here where my finger is, you just kind of cut the oyster away from the top shell.
Okay. Cheers, team. Wow, it's delicious. So good.
It's lovely to see people in Ireland enjoying oysters.
When it comes to food, here's some of the best places to eat in Carlingford. And we'll start with PJ O'Hare's. So many people told me to come here and to get the crab claws, so that is exactly what I did. Thank you for the recommendations. Oh wow, it's delicious. Fishy Dishy, this place comes recommended for food. We're here on a Monday, so it isn't open. It is a lot busier on the weekend, but if you like busy, visit on the weekend. Just as we're walking by, I did hear that the fish and chips from the van takeaway is really good. The Bay Tree, if you're looking for a nice meal, this is the place you want to go. But as you can see, if the sun is shining, you're probably sitting outside the front, having a few drinks. You have Taaffe's across the road. It's almost like every pub is next door to one another, which is great, because no one wants to do a lot of walking. Carlingford Arms, recommended for food and for a drink. It's also right beside all the other places. McKevitt's. Now this is a great spot because you can stay here, you can eat here, and they have a bar. So it's a 3-in-1. And when it comes to places to stay in Carlingford, as I mentioned, you have McKevitt's. You also have Gan House. So many people messaged about. You have the Four Seasons Hotel, which a lot of people like. If you're more into staying in a pod or glamping, bringing your caravan here, this is the place to be. It's Giles's Quay. And the best part about staying here is that you have Fergusons Bar, which is hopping on the weekends. And that's it from Carlingford. Where to next? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Also, if I missed any places that I need to visit, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.